Gone, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your head down. Sapphire faded jeans. Okay. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your head down.
Yes. Shouts to Corinne Bailey Ray.
Yes.
Most importantly, shouts to VH1 Soul, the channel I miss to this day.
Yes. I feel like I really do. No, I really do.
189, Cablevision, IO, Optima.
Okay.
Back in the day. Used to have me on lock.
448.
Hey. Yeah. Shout out to who is it still Optimum now? What do they call it?
I don't know. All I know is that you could get it in Canada, Mexico, and the U.S.
Yes. Exactly. Precisely. What up? Good morning, people. Welcome to Still Diverted, a weekly check-in from your Brooklyn besties. Hi, bestie.
Hi.
How are you?
Still miserable.
Oh, yes. Miserable. What's going on?
Miserable.
What's going on, darling?
Okay, so I went to physical therapy this week. Remember, guys, we are on a health kick right now. We're on a health journey. I feel like every week I have a new appointment at some doctor, some specialty. So this week we went to our hematologist. Still waiting on an appointment from a rheumatologist.
Hematologist, blood?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And
I used to call it the bloodologist.
Oh, no. Not the bloodologist, child. This is the other way around. So the rheumatologist is more like if you have arthritis, any kind of muscle pain or some aching in your joints, you'll go to them and they will tell you what you need to do. Whereas the hematologist, oncologist is more for like your blood. They want to check if you have any clots, and they'll check to see if you have low vitamin D, low iron, and more in-depth things.
And you got clots?
I got clots.
What the blood clot?
No, not clot.
Oh, okay. Well, what kind of clot you got?
There's that clock, like you got clocked by the doctor. I did.
Yes, doctor, clock that tea.
Clock that tea.
My health is popping. Yeah.
So, went to the rheumatologist. She was like, oh, it's for a long time I thought, not for a long time, but for the last 2 weeks I've been doing a lot of psoas yoga, thinking it was my psoas. So it was like something that has to do with my lower back, but it has an impact on my hips or vice versa. Mm-hmm. And so I went to the doctor and she was like, no. It's not that. You just have iliolumbar ligament syndrome, or
what in the Dr. Oz show was going on?
Not a syndrome, but sorry.
What?
So I've been hitting the Googles on that. I've been on TikTok, looking up what people do to get their back straight. Mm-hmm. Whatever. Fast forward, I'm at physical therapy.
I know how you get your back straight. Okay. Nah, it is Saturday, but
went to physical therapy, and shout outs to Olga. She's cracking me, stretching me, doing all the things. And sorry. She's like, what? That her name's Olga?
No, that she's cracking you.
Oh, well, that's who was getting my back straight. And at one point, here, guys, I brought some props. So at one point, she told...
Oh, yes, we love a live demo.
So she gave me
Sorry if you're not watching this.
And
if you're only listening, you're going to miss out. Okay.
But it's like a band.
Yeah. And she put this ghetto knot in it.
It's a non-latex band. And come on, ghetto knot. Get into it. But she was giving me all these cues. When to do a pelvic tilt, and when to breathe, and when to exhale, and then when to open my legs, close my legs, turn to the side. And
this was a real cracking.
No, it was a real cracking, but without the cracking, she was really just helping me get a grasp on what was my issue. And she was like, listen, you don't need an MRI unless you have an MRI. And even if you did an MRI, she can't just say that it's an iliolumbar ligament issue. Unless she has, done some x-ray work. So with that said, she was like, it really is just your core. So basically she was like, you're fat. And then she was like, it's also your hips. Because when I did this and did that, I noticed that you felt this and felt that. And I was like, okay. She was like, so it basically was what I already thought it was originally, like a psoas, but it's not necessary. She didn't put a name to it. But the psoas is just affects your hips. Mm-hmm. So she's like, you need to open up your hips more and then just work on your core. And then with those exercises, she was just like, you need to do that every single day. So all this lower back pain I've been feeling is really just me needing to do deeper stretches.
Yeah. You want me to work your core? No homo.
I really think I just need to get into lifting weights.
You do lift weights. And you have a kettlebell?
I have 2 dumbbells.
You need a kettlebell.
And I do have a kettlebell.
For what I would suggest for you.
Come on, suggest.
You know.
What do you suggest, baby? What do you want me to do with the kettlebell?
I lost 15 pounds on Malky Craig.
You did?
It's not really 15 pounds.
Oh, okay.
But I've shed some weight.
Okay,
but I ate most of it back last week. So I'm like, well, whatever. Talk to me in May. Right. But, a little kettlebell, a little round the ways,
Okay, come on.
A little standing marches, know. A plank if you're really about that life. But the plank is the planking is planking. So
I think consciously I'm like, I want to be different. And all my friends are losing weight with weights. And I'm like, no, I don't need that. Like, I'll be fine.
I mean, you will lose weight faster burning weights. I mean, you will lose weight faster lifting weights than doing just cardio. So that is true.
And I think I've known that for years. I just I don't know why I hold myself back on these simple tasks, because I know like once I get it done, I'll feel better the whole night. Like it's not like anything I haven't done before, but now I just feel like I need to take it more seriously. Yeah. Like how I say every week. Yeah. Because it's always something.
A little goes a long way.
Listen, you guys are on this health journey with me, and I don't know, we'll see where 2026. It's the journey. Yeah. Between dieting, look, I got a whole if you're ever wondering what I like it's beet juice.
Oh, come on now.
And so, but it's like
that you made yourself?
It's beets, cucumber, celery, lemon. I don't want to say ginger because it's not ginger in it.
Yes, well, come on, healthy girl living.
We have to start somewhere, and it's usually our diet. So that's where we are with that.
1,000%.
Mm-hmm. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. Sorry, I want to spit this gum out.
Okay.
I really feel
Is it too loud? Am I being too loud?
No, but I just feel like it's bouncing around too much in my mouth.
Or not.
play.
Yeah, play all day.
But yeah, no, I'm doing all right. It's the first week of December. Mm-hmm. I'm channeling my most inner Joan Clayton. I heard one hoe and 3 clicks. Which one of you hoes clicked? Or maybe it's the opposite way. But yes. I love Christmas. This is my favorite time of year. I don't love that it's been like 10 degrees in New York City for the last 2 days.
Yeah, no, we literally were in the Dwayne Reed just grabbing a couple of things. And I kid you not, I walked back outside like, but why is this so cold? Why is this so cold? I just did it. I was really taken aback.
Knock you on your ass.
Yeah.
But yes, it's, I'm in good spirits. My mom's birthday was on Thursday. Happy birthday to the big M.O. A lot of birthdays. Shout out to all of the Sages. All my people, Nia.
We love a Sagittarius queen.
Lydia, Amy.
Shout out to
Asha's birthday's coming up.
Amy,
my cousin Michelle.
Yes.
It's a lot of Devon.
We love you, Nia. We love you, Devon.
Sag really run my life.
We love you, Asha.
Yes.
And they do.
But most importantly, Jesus Christ is a Capricorn. And remember the reason for the season.
Who said that?
Me. But most importantly, here in New York City on Wednesday, they lit the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. Now, I was not at the tree lighting. I was home lighting other trees. This is your weekly reminder or your annual reminder to all New York City folks that if you haven't already touched 34th Street, at this point, anything from 34th to 59th Street is kind of off limits, Like, if you got to go, you get in, you get out, but do not be lingering around 34th Street, Rockefeller Center area, because you will be pissed off. And I'd rather be pissed off than pissed on. Okay.
Now, why would you be pissed on?
Because I want to talk about Diddy. So, segue.
That's not funny.
That's not funny, actually. So, yes. Sean Combs' documentary, I feel like it's been top of everybody's mind. I fell asleep on whatever.
The last episode?
No. So, here's the thing. So, I fell asleep whatever day it came out.
No.
I fell asleep that day at like 5 p.m. So then I woke up at like 11 p.m. and I was like, damn, I'm going to be up all night. I watched that whole documentary in one night, all 4 parts, till like 5 a.m.
Oh, damn.
Because I was asleep the whole day. So I was like, I'm up all night. Yeah. So anyway, if you haven't seen it, it's a 4-part documentary discussing, I don't really want to say it's discussing Diddy's life, because obviously it's about his life. But one of my biggest takeaways was that it felt like it was a really good hip-hop documentary, or like a hip-hop timeline documentary. Because I feel like, especially, as a baby born in 93, I remember, the music of the times, but it always felt like Biggie and Pac were out exactly at the same time, which is not necessarily true. Not true. It's like, Pac had like at least a 2-year head start on Big.
And he did.
So I enjoyed it from the overall like hip hop history. Let's draw timelines. Let's do, all of that good stuff.
Is that my phone or your phone?
It's my phone.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Sorry.
Popular.
Shout out to Ariana. I should have thrown that so far because I'm gonna have to grab it. That wasn't smart. Anyway, so yes, Diddy documentary, all 4 parts. You watched, I watched. What did you think? How do you feel?
Well,
you actually love Sean Combs. I wish I could be shady and pull up a picture of you and Sean Combs from way back of yesteryear.
This was a very long time ago. I was interning at Power 105 when I was like 0 years old. And then he popped in and I was already on Kenya Energy. So mind you, it was like 5, 6 in the morning because it was the Breakfast Club. And I went inside and I was like, hey! And then they were like, shh. And I was like, what's going on? And it was like Diddy there. And I was like, okay, come on, Diddy. Can I get a picture? He was like, yeah. And I was being all.
Nah, the pictures look fun.
But I was just being me. And everybody was like, calm down.
Yeah.
Like, this is a nigga.
This is Sean from Harlem.
Yeah, right.
He from Uptown.
Y'all don't know niggas when y'all see them. That's the problem.
Right, no, truly.
But he's not. Yeah. He's not a nigga at all.
Wow. Okay.
Watching that documentary made me realize how much of a fucking lame he is.
Yeah.
Like, you're not from Harlem. You're from Mount Vernon.
From Mount Vernon.
Like, I was born in Queens, but I was raised in Brooklyn. Like, it's a difference. Like, it's a difference. Yeah. It's almost like being like, oh, I was born in America, but you were raised in Guyana. Like, your roots are your roots, baby. Like, it don't matter. We could all have this, like, kind of thing, even with the Americans. Like, a lot of us were born here, but how we were raised really reflects our culture, our upbringing, like what we do in our day-to-day lives, the way we eat, the music that we listen to, the way we dress, like it all impacts us. And we do not all dress like quote unquote Americans. Or at least,
well, now we do because there's no more regionalism or like, you know.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Right now does dress the same.
Yeah, to a degree, for sure. But if we're doing the outside looking in and people are like, this is what an American dress like, put us all lined up and we're not all going to look the same. And that's just the tea. And so for a long time, while Sean Combs is going to a private institution, a Catholic institution, an institution that was made for all boys in Mount Vernon or some part of Westchester in the Bronx, a $10,000 institution, majority of the kids, especially during the 80s or in the 70s, especially black and brown kids, were not living that lifestyle. $10,000 for tuition, that means that you probably have a beautiful home, you probably having meals on your table every single day. The hip hop culture that you seem to be so invested in or so immersed in during this time, you literally were not a part of it at all because you never came from that lifestyle.
Well, I would say part of it.
A part of it.
Because, no shade, his mama being a hoe.
His mom
and his
being
daddy being
a
pimp. It's a little hip hop adjacent.
Very hip hop adjacent to a degree.
Oh, allegedly.
It's almost like being a part of because it really comes down to the violence, right? That's what he experienced. So that is his connection to hip hop. Yeah. The violence, but not the struggle.
No.
And
a paper gangster, as they said in the documentary.
Truly, we live in America. So the richest of richest people deal with a lot of forms of abuse on a daily basis. Well, it's drug abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, financial abuse. So a lot of us deal with some form of violence. But what makes hip hop what it is not the violence that we receive from in our homes. It's the violence we receive from outside of our homes. The violence from the cops, the violence from the teachers, the violence from the doctors, the violence from the nurses, the violence from racism, and so on and so forth. He did not receive that. It was from his mom and her community and the environment she brought him into. When he was beating women or beating children or beating his coworkers, that is not something he learned from a police brutality situation that he got into when he was 12 because he was selling on the block. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a totally different conversation. I know I said a lot just now, but this is where my heart is when I initially.
Because you also just watched this last night.
No, I watched the last episode last night. Like I finished it off, but I've been watching it the last 48 hours. Yeah. So I've gained some idea of what the type of person we're dealing with here. Yeah. And from the root of it, we are not dealing with somebody that comes from hip hop. I mean, and when I'm saying it comes from hip hop, because we know it's expanded, it's a spectrum now. Like you could be from the suburbs and do hip hop, fine, cool. But we're talking about the root of it. We're talking about people who are being enslaved or a part of systemic brutality and institutionalized racism. That's where the grounds of hip hop starts from. And looking at that documentary just showed me he's not from there. He's not from there. He's not. Even in the music scene, even how he got into it, it was because he was looking at Heavy D. Yeah. He was looking at Heavy D to make his way to Andre Harrell. Like, people go into hip hop and they're like, Biggie, Tupac, like that is who they're looking at. You know what I mean? He was already had the mindset of from a business perspective.
Diddy?
Yes.
Okay.
Most people who are coming into hip hop are not thinking about the business. They're thinking about the community.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The back end of that was what he wanted, was the intention. Now, in order for him to rise in the way he wanted to rise, he had to get attention from where? The community. But did he actually respect the community? Did he actually have love for the community?
Doesn't.
It shows in the documentary through and through how he treats people.
If you all haven't seen it yet, definitely recommend a watch. But shout out to, unfortunately, shout out to Curtis Jackson, who was one of the executive producers.
Who was also just as abusive, but that's another conversation.
But I will say it was really well done, and I appreciated that they kept book ending it with, this is a pattern. So like they would show you like a video from like Diddy like 10 days before he got arrested. They would go through the whole episode, discuss whatever they discuss, and then by the end of the episode, they would bring you back to 10 days before the arrest, just to be like, we're tying all of these circles together, So anyway, I really enjoyed it. I watched it once. I low-key started watching it again yesterday. I don't want to be all trauma porny with it because it really is graphic. Like,
for sure. I just touched the beginning.
Yeah.
That's all I did. I just touched how he was raised and what he was raised in. Yeah. I didn't even get to everything else. Yeah. And I don't think we necessarily need to.
It's 4.5 hours.
It's nuance. It's so much nuance.
Yeah.
But it just showed me like, he was never really for us.
No, that's where I was going with that. Sorry. So it was the scene where they went up to Harlem, and when he was outside the Victoria Theater on 125th Street, outside of the Victoria, at the Apollo Stage at the Victoria, and they the man gave him the jacket, and Diddy got back in the car like, the bum was dirty, I need to take a shower. Which at first I was like, all right, fine, whatever. Like I get it, like you've been outside, but like he kept drilling down the point, like I need to take a boiling hot bath and peroxide and blah blah blah, and it's like, yo, you really hate your people. He only came up to Harlem because your ass about to go to jail, and you're trying to loop around the city.
That's exactly what another brother said.
And tap in with the Negroes that you've been ignoring for the last 25 years. You're not slick, Puff.
Even down to, to be fair, I was thinking about that prior to him even saying that. I was like, you touching all these people, like, this is too much. It's too many terms.
You on 113th and Lennox with Jim Jones and some fish spot?
For what?
When was
that's
you ever?
Not even you.
That's not
even you, bro.
Not even you.
But the thing is, that's never been him.
Yeah.
Look at where he was raised, y'all.
Until he's in crisis.
And so
once he's in crisis,
now his name is Love.
Yeah. Anyway.
What really surprised me about the documentary is when he admitted in the song.
Oh, the Godzilla song, the intro.
It just never occurred. First of all, it wasn't a popular song.
Yeah, I was like, what song is this?
Wait, what song are you talking about?
The song that he did for the Godzilla soundtrack, and Mark, his name is not Mark Curry, but the guy that was like, he basically taught him how to like rap the song.
I'm sorry, this actually wasn't a part of the documentary, but there is a song out there, and I was watching just a clip that came on my TikTok feed, and 50 Cent was talking to Charlemagne about a song that he wrote for Diddy. And it was a popular song. I think it's We Ain't.
Bad Boys for Life?
I think it's Bad Boys for Life, but I'm not sure. It could be another song. But literally in the song, he's basically like, yeah, East Coast, West Coast, I did that. And I'll do it again. Like, just insinuating like, yeah, I killed these niggas. Like, and now what?
No, that. Yes.
And I was just like, yo.
It's been a lot of hiding in plain sight.
It's what I've got from the entire documentary is that you cannot allow fear to control you.
That's easier said than done.
Oh, for Shorty Doherty.
Because when he pulled up to Capricorn Clark's house, like, we going to kill Kid Cudi. Well, baby, I'm getting in the car.
Oh, no, we're absolutely getting in the car.
Getting in the car.
But I'm surprised. I'm genuinely surprised that he hasn't gotten shot yet. That nobody has tried to kill him yet. Nobody.
Yeah.
The only person that I can say that actually tried to kill him, and this was in
It's about to be a revelation.
No. This is it was a PDF that I had. I was reading the cases when Cassie first came out. I was reading her case. That was traumatic as fuck.
Yeah.
But there was somebody else who also, because he has like 77 civil cases now, or like 100, like people that have come up and said like, this is what he did to me, whether it was 91, 2005, or 2023.
Yeah.
And so one lady said that she took basically a knife, or she had like glass, and she put it to his neck like she was gonna slice him, and he was scared for his fucking life.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and I'm thinking about all the situation. Watching this documentary just showed me like, oh, nobody tried them because they were just fearful of him.
Yeah.
They were literally just fearful of him.
Yeah.
And not because of what he has done. Because he's not talking about like how he was shooting somebody, and if he was shooting somebody, it wasn't a man. It wasn't somebody twice his size. It wasn't somebody who was just as powerful as him, or it wasn't somebody who was making just as money as him. Like, it was never that situation. Anytime he was beating or hurting somebody, majority of the time it was women and children. When I say women and children, I'm also talking about teenagers. And then the men that he was working with, or the men that he was supposed to be like making music with, you know?
Yeah.
But this one story really stand out to me, and I was just like, oh, so he can absolutely get it. It's just that nobody wanted to.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, like I think Capricorn Clark was talking about it, how he dangles money in people's faces. A lot of people were willing to do the work for free because they knew in their heads they were eventually going to get it.
That's what Bab said. She was like, they gave us that 100-page contract.
Yeah.
And she signed it because it's like, it's Bad Boy. It's like, it's 2001. I'm trying to be an artist. Like, where else am I going?
Even down to that brother who was making the new album, his most recent album.
Oh, Lil Rod.
He only got, I think, 29 grand, he said.
Something like that, yeah.
And he was supposed to get 250. Ma'am, I mean, this is outside of a freelance contract. Like, you should absolutely always ask for 25 to 50% upfront, period. But because of who he is, people were all just willing to work for free.
Yeah.
But this is a conversation across the board in entertainment where people are just willing to do the work without getting payment just because of the name the person is attached to. What people are not seeing is there is a name, but there's a history of him not paying
Especially
people.
by the time we get to the Lil Rod
Since
era.
the 90s.
Yeah.
He has not been paying people. There's nothing in me. I mean, honestly, thinking about making the Band-Aids,
which I still want to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
To like maybe
Paramount Plus, we need that on streaming, please.
Maybe until like 2015. No, not even. I want to say it's in 2015. If somebody was like, "Oh, you should sign to Diddy's label," it's like, no, like that's stupid. Like that's a mistake.
Yeah,
you should know that, right? Even if you're not in the industry, you've heard like of all the things that have happened to his previous artists, whether they have been to prison, have died, or have been left broke. Like, this is a constant pattern the last 2 decades, but people are so caught up in the name, so caught up in the power, so caught up in the energy attached to who he is, even down to the jurors. Like, they were way too starstruck to the point. Child.
Oh, sorry. My brain couldn't even get the words together. I gotta
drink this like it's dark liquor.
Yeah, no.
Because
googly-eyed, like, oh, it was fun to see him look over at us and do that little head nod he's doing making the band. Here's the problem with this, though. I'll give the jurors some grace because truly he and they said this in the documentary, he wasn't on trial for domestic violence. He wasn't on trial for being a bad person. He was on trial for RICO, racketeer, like very specific things that, unfortunately, I feel like what I've heard from the case, they did not do a good job of really breaking down why he should be prosecuted for this.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to talk about you being a fucked up individual. When it comes to the court of public opinion, you've been guilty. Yeah, it's like you never, well, let me not say never, because y'all do a lot for people that don't deserve a whole lot. But
correct.
A bounce back seems rare at this point. Not impossible, but it seems rare to me.
I think people also just joking like, well, 50 is so petty. Like, don't ever ask 50 to go shopping with you. And I'm just like, 50, why? Why did you put out this documentary? Because you care about all the victims?
Oh, no, it's definitely petty. Because you care about
all the people who have not escaped this abuse since the 90s?
I don't care about it being petty. Because here's my thing. If two people that I don't like are beefing and one person gets their ass beat, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, why would you beat them up so bad in the fight?
That's true.
Now I'm waiting for you to get beat up too.
No.
Now I'm waiting for your day. Because it's like, much like they said in a documentary about Biggie's death, you can't start digging up Biggie's death without digging up Tupac's death. Yeah. So if you want to talk about all of this stuff, let's talk about all of this stuff. But we know Curtis is petty. We know he's a cancer, and they love to ride on the side of petty. But overall, I thought it was a great documentary. I mean, content aside, Diddy, raggedy, will continue to be raggedy. But from a documentarian standpoint, this is great journalism. It's like, y'all really researched. I appreciate walking away from a documentary with no questions in my mind. Like, there was very few things that they discussed in that documentary where I was like, I need to hear a little bit more about this. Mm-hmm. Now, there was some stories like the Eric Sermon thing about Diddy punching him and then getting in the car, then him driving around the corner listening to Biggie's album. I was like, okay, well, I don't really know about all that. But overall, I was like, yo, y'all did your big one on this. So
shout out to Alexandria Stapleton. She was the director. And shout out to one of the producers, Christy. Remember the woman that I told y'all about who biked to my house to go get the damn, bring me some coquito? Christy worked on this. The non-Dominican, the Chile. Yes. So fucking stupid. Yes. Shout out to Christy. She also worked on this documentary as a producer. So
what?
Yeah, no, the girls. Christy, no.
Christy, we need to talk to you. Report to Still Diverted headquarters. WSMD Studios, 1012 Fulton Street.
The girls did their thing. Girls did their thing. The storytelling is really good.
I'm really serious. We need to talk to her.
Yeah, even towards the end, I think what I liked the most is when there was a man talking, like narrating the story that he went through, and then they showed the pictures of like each person who went through exactly what it is.
Yes.
I thought that was so brilliant.
Oh no, they tied it together so well. Yo, that last part, you ever like watch TV and keep tapping the remote or like to see how much time is left? Mm-hmm. By the time we got to that last part, I was like, oh, okay, 40 minutes. All right, 32 minutes. All right, because I was like, I don't want it to end.
I feel like there's more to tell.
There's so much more to tell. And I'm like, yo, I could watch first of all, I could watch a 10-hour documentary on this. And what I really need, and that's why, I want to talk to people behind the scenes. I wish documentaries were better about putting out longer form interviews from the stuff that they shot from the doc. Mm-hmm. So like even the part where, what's Dawn's ex from Day 26? Light skin. Q. Even when Q popped up. So I don't know if you remember this, but there was an interview that Q did like a couple of months ago where he like broke down. It was like a whole thing. So he popped up in the documentary for one shot. I was like, oh, we about to get into it. And then we never heard from Q again. And I'm like,
never heard from Q
I was again. Like, yo, like what is...
Where did he go?
Yeah. So anyway, documentarians, thank you for your work, but we need to get to a place where y'all offer some type of like extended footage, extras, and we need to see more long form interviews from the people that are doing the good talking in these documentaries because they got more stories to share.
And last thing, they talked about every single baby mama that Diddy has had children with, except for Sarah Chapman.
Who the hell is Sarah Chapman?
Sarah Chapman is one of Diddy's baby moms.
So which kid?
To the oldest daughter, not the twins. There's an oldest daughter, like it's like the brothers, the oldest daughter, and then the twins. Uh-huh. And apparently Sarah Chapman, guess who she used to date, guys?
Heavy D?
Tupac.
Oh, of course.
And that was another pattern that we see.
Yeah.
Like this man literally doesn't like women. He doesn't necessarily love women. He just likes taking or being with women who used to be with other powerful men. Uh-huh.
Oh, Chance Combs. Oh, she's 20 years old. Oh my God. Who is this girl? Mm-hmm. Nah, I dead don't know who this girl is. I know the twins.
Apparently, he denied her for so long, and then after a while, they got a DNA test, found out that was his daughter, and now we're here.
Oh, she was born in 2006. Mm-hmm. Wow. Whoa. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Apparently, Sarah Chapman was Kim Porter's best friend.
Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah. Anyway. Great documentary. Oh, one more thing that I loved. It was very random, but I appreciate seeing my home broadcasted all around the world.
Brooklyn.
The Q Train shot on the Manhattan Bridge. I was like, they ate this shot. This shot is so good. Shout out to the Q Train. I hate to be attached to it like this, but yes, we deserve. So stupid. Because I feel like, the Q Train is not really that popular of a train sometimes. So I like that she got the love.
The girls know if you know, you know.
Now, one more thing about Diddy, then we can move on because we got other stuff to get to.
Yes.
I am holding true to the theory that Diddy let me not say that, allegedly. Mm-hmm. I'm holding to the theory that Diddy is the reason why Wendy Williams is no longer on TV. Can I get one of Wendy's bombs, please? Thank you.
I love her.
I decided every time I discuss Wendy's name, a bomb will be dropped.
Rick, what you want for Christmas? Because you are such a good man.
Rick got a whole little thing of Intimus donuts over there. I wasn't looking too hard, but I was like, I was like, all right, Edmonds, I see you.
Get away from that man's donut.
But it's the box with the 2 powdered and the 1 regular. It's not like the powder regular chocolate. It's very parent-teacher conference. Anyway, so here's my theory. Now, I have felt this way for a long time. I've never discussed this in public, but we're going to discuss it now. Mm-hmm. So the whole takeaway from this documentary was that Diddy likes to play a long game. Mm-hmm. He's vindictive. Yes. He's going to get you back. It might not be today, might not be tomorrow, but I'm going to get your ass.
He always knows somebody who says no or who's slighted him. They mentioned that in the documentary.
Yeah, no, truly. Yeah. So a little hip-hop history for those that probably don't know, but I'm sure most of you do. Back in the 90s, Wendy worked at Hot 97, 1998. She got fired because she had pictures of Diddy allegedly in a compromising position with another man. Word got back to Diddy. I think she might have posted it on her website. Way back when, like hot days. I think she posted it like on her website. Diddy basically called the station. Shout out to Tracy Clordy, the former program director.
Come on, Tracy.
And was like, get this bitch off the radio or none of my artists will be played at Hot 97. None of my artists will be at Summer Jam. And Tracy was like, Wendy, you got to go. Anyway, Wendy goes to Philly. She gets exiled. She comes back to New York. Blah, 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 blah. My point is that he got this woman fired for this very compromising thing. For years, they kind of really don't talk, but there's like minimal interactions. You know, he called into like the radio show once, but never like a real sit-down interview until season 9 of Wendy's show in like 2017. I feel like I wrote this down. I didn't write it down. But he comes on the show in June. In October, Wendy passes out on Halloween. The show, in my opinion, goes downhill from there. Now, of course, Kevin and the baby and the cheating is also involved in this. But in the documentary, they made it very clear that Diddy was not opposed to infusing liquor or infusing things in liquor. So, like, we might be drinking Ciroc, but it's Ciroc with pink cocaine somehow mixed up in the situation. And he came out on that lady's show and brought her Ciroc, gave her a shot of Ciroc. And ever since that day, Wendy's career has not been the same. It really has not been the same.
Really?
And the other thing was, so of course, after I watched all 4 parts of this, I was like, let me go watch the Wendy Diddy interview from, that they did. And right after she discusses them taking the shot, she's like, oh, in the break, Puffy leaned to me and he whispered in my ear and he said, ask me anything. I'm like, Wendy, that was not a question. That was a threat. Like, ask me anything. Because the whole interview, you have to go back and watch it. The whole interview, knowing all we know now, is like, you ever see somebody like, almost like if you getting at your man and he's like trying to play too cool and like, Diddy's literally sitting like this. Oh, I'm about to fall back and die. Sitting like this the whole interview. Not moving.
Just watching her.
Just literally like in a position of like, I'm presenting as cool, but I don't really feel comfortable. And like the look in his eyes the whole time was like, try me if you want to. Like y'all go back and watch the interview. I was gagged. I was like, now I've seen this interview a couple of times, but knowing all we know now, I believe that Wendy Williams is the reason. I believe that Diddy is the reason Wendy Williams is no longer on TV. That's neither here nor there. And who knows better about stealing money from black talents than Sean Diddy Combs? Free Wendy. Justice for Wendy.
Justice for Wendy.
Yeah. Anyway, Diddy done. That's what he said.
Did she really say Diddy done?
Yeah, on the Breakfast Club.
Oh my God.
So anyway, if you haven't watched it, I would suggest you all go take a look. It is a pretty good documentary.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a solid documentary.
Yeah.
Even down to Aubrey.
Aubrey O'Day.
Aubrey O'Day. Even that girl in the beginning who was like...
Kalina. Or Khalid. No. The one from Dirty Money.
The one in the beginning from like the 80s.
Joy Marie. Yes.
God bless her.
Yeah, no, God for real. The original whistleblower.
Even down to the part where she was discussing people saying, I would help you, but how am I going to get into the party? Yeah, the City College shit. You know what's crazy about the City College thing? I got chills watching that part.
Because we would have been there. I'm like, for those that don't know, we both went to City College. I thought about. No, I was legit like, especially like looking at, because they have a lot of footage of that day, but they never really show like footage of the gymnasium. And I'm like, yo, I know this gym. It's like, I know this building. I know this staircase that they're standing in.
Era,
like,
we would have been there. Would we have
we
been
totally
the people pushing? Would we have been the people just seeing the bodies on the floor? Would we have been the people just under people's feet?
We would have been the people in the bags.
Like, it's so...
Yeah, it's jarring.
Yeah.
And the fact that, and of course, it's it's only been like 25, 30 years. So I'm like, yo, these people are still around. I'm like, there's still people walking around Harlem right now that remember this day like it was yesterday.
Somebody in TikTok comments saw one of the clips and she said she reposted it or uploaded it and was like, wow, they got my father in the documentary.
Yeah. Also what I was thinking, I was like, yo, this is somebody.
No,
like somebody saying their mom, somebody saying their cousin. Yeah, like it's so crazy to me. Yeah. So anyway. All right, well, let's move on.
Okay.
I don't know what we're moving on to, but let's move on.
Okay, well, let's move on to something random, right?
Okay.
So according to the BBC,
when do we not?
As breakups of albums go, Lily Allen, do you guys remember Lily Allen? When I see you smile, I could have had a smile.
I was too much on 189, not 188. That feels very
when
Jumpstart.
When you first left me, I was all unpacked. She was during...
Why do you sound like Macy Gray?
She was because she was low-key during that era, during that 10-year span.
Lily Allen.
When everybody was singing like peace.
She's a Taurus.
She's a big Taurus. All right, so Lily Allen.
So what's going on with her? Yeah.
Lily Allen's new record, West End Girl, is one for the history books, written and recorded in just 10 days. It's a real-time account of her shock, grief, confusion, and anger as her 4-year marriage to David Harbour fell apart amid accusations of infidelity. In interviews, Allen has stressed the lyrics aren't necessarily the gospel truth because she wasn't sure what was real and what was in her head as she processed the end of the relationships. But critics have lavished praise and on the record, calling it jaw-dropping, brutal, act of personal exorcism, while praising Allen's gift for melody on her songs that span flamenco, bossa nova, and infectious pop. And it's genuinely interesting. It's honestly giving like the SZA of pop music. Like, okay. I'm just like, girl, what the fuck are we talking about? Like,
have you heard this?
I literally listened to the album like 4 times, like consciously and subconsciously, just letting it play. Like, nah, she definitely went through it. So let me finish. Mm-hmm. Quote unquote rooted in darkness. So West End Girl, in the star's first album in 7 years following 2018 Mercury Prize nominated No Shame. Speaking to Perfect Magazine earlier this week, Allen said that she continued writing in the intervening years, but has struggled to feel emotionally attached to the material. She said, I just didn't think it was any good before confessing it was easier to write funny things that are rooted in darkness or anger or terminal hatred, like most great music. Like, it's sad to say, but the good music really does come from pain. Mm-hmm. West End Girl marries all of the emotions to the pithy, witty storytelling that's been Allen's trademark since her debut. And it really has since 2006. And narratively, it begins with the singer falling in love, moving to New York with her 2 daughters, setting up a home in a nice little rental near a sweet little school. But the first sign of trouble begins when she was cast in the West End play. Allen received a Laurence Olivier nomination for her stage debut in 222, A Ghost Story in 2021. That's when your demeanor started to change, she sings, as clouds gathered over the breezy musical backdrop. You said that I have to audition, and I said you're deranged. As the album progresses, the relationship continues to sour. Her husband disappears for weeks on end. Allen, on the character she's portraying, reluctantly accepts the conditions of the open marriage. So at this point of the album, she starts to tell you like, hey, my husband wants an open marriage. I'm cool with it, you know, as long as it's just strangers. So she says in the song, he had an arrangement, be discreet, don't be blatant. There had to be a payment, and it had to be with strangers.
A payment? Mm-hmm. That's not an open marriage. That's prostitution. That's not what an open marriage is. Okay.
Because I agree.
Yeah, what? Payment?
I told you I listened to the album like 4 times, right?
Whose money is he paying? Anyway, sorry.
David Harbour is also in Stranger Things. I don't know if you've ever seen that series. But he's the guy in Stranger Things, and I think he has like a net worth of like 3 million or 6 million or something like that. And one of the album's most brutal scenes, you know him, right?
I don't like his mustache.
Allen, or her character, visits an apartment where she believed what?
I said I don't like his mustache. You were asking me about if I don't like Lily Allen's. Like, no.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. Cute couple though.
Visit an apartment where she's believed her husband is practicing karate, or only to discover a room of scattered sex toys, a shoebox full of handwritten letters from broken-hearted women. When she finally ends the relationship, she's bewildered and wounded by his indifference, wondering over and over, why won't you beg for me? It's only, and in that song, beg, like, why won't you beg for me? Oh,
beg, oh yeah.
And in the song, you could hear like Lumi D's, uh-oh.
Like they sampled it?
Uh-oh, yes. No, this is a very interesting album.
Yeah.
It's probably the most interesting album I've heard since A Seat at the Table.
Where are you about to go? I was going to say, where are you about to go with this?
No, since A Seat at the Table, because when I was listening to that album, it was more so not, it was a lot of the lyrics that were like, oh yeah, she's talking her shit. Mm-hmm. But then it was also like the beats that she was going into, the interludes that she was going into. So it just made it more engaging, more interactive. So when I listen to this album, I feel like I'm reading a Substack article about something very personal that probably the whole world didn't want to know, but she only wanted like a few people to know. Yeah. You know what I mean? She goes, I will not absorb your shame. It's you who put me through this. She sings over a stripped bare beat on Let You Win. I can't walk out with my dignity, and if I lay out my truth on the table. So even in the song that I was talking about earlier, not Let You Win, but Beg For Me, it's nice because it's like, if you want me to stay, I'll never leave. And she's just talking about like, you need, like, why don't you beg for me? Why don't you say like you want me or all these things? And all you hear is, I'll never leave. I'll never leave. And I'm like, yo, this is like fire. Like, hold the holter. The musician has been careful to clarify that some of the songs were written in a character, saying that the lyrics could be considered autofiction and a genre that combines autobiography and fiction. And again, that's why I think this is so cool.
Autofiction, I like that.
Autofiction, that's right?
Good, yeah. Because this is my life, but this ain't really my life, y'all.
But the reason why she's even saying that is because she's been manipulative, or he's been manipulative, or she's been gaslighted, and she's been like told this story and then told that story. There's literally a song before the song Madeline, if you guys are interested in the album.
You really know this album.
No, it's because, it's the storytelling for me.
Yeah.
I love good storytelling, down to like Slick Rick to Lily Allen. Mm-hmm. Like, tell the story.
2 peas in a pod.
Yeah.
I wanted to say.
Truly. Like, I'm just, because I enjoy like listening, and I enjoy like people talking about real shit. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't matter if you're like, ah, or if you're like, ah. Like, I'm just like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
like,
what's the story?
That's why one of my favorite songs is Shirley Murdoch, As We Lay. Oh my! Not because she has an incredible voice. She really had me on the table. Like, what's happening?
And then what happened? I'm not gonna lie. Even though we don't talk about him anymore, very trapped in the closet.
Very trapped in the
closet.
What
happened now?
So what's going on?
Who?
Nobody give a shit about your voice anymore. Now we just want to hear what's going on in the story.
I'll just read it as a book.
So let me just finish this up. Towards the end, West End Girl will no doubt fuel a renewed tabloid frenzy over Alan's love life. Heck, if I just spent 800 words summarizing her account of the relationship, even the author or the writer of this article is like, I can't give you all of this right now, y'all, because it's a lot.
Yeah.
But in her own words, the album was necessary. At the start of the year, she took time off her BBC podcast, Miss Me, to deal with some spiraling mental health, checked into rehab. Allegedly, she's also dealing with bipolar disorder as well. The feelings of despair, but that I was experiencing were so strong. The last time I felt anything like that was drugs, alcohol were my way out. So it was excruciating to sit with those feelings and not use them. Writing West End Girl seems to be a way of coping, healing, or just maybe settling scores. Excuse me. If what you're doing isn't provocative, what's the point? She told Perfect Magazine. And if it's not scary, what's the point? I'm not here to be mediocre. My strength is my ability to tell a story. So I'm going to lean into that. I have to. It's all I have. And truly, she's doing an amazing job at it. Like, there was one point where she's like, I'm a mother to 2 fucking teenagers. Who wants that? Like, she's really telling the girls, like, I'm over it. I'm sick of this shit. My husband is like, in these relationships with these hookers. And then at one point, there's one song, I'm gonna end it with this. Literally, there's one song where she's like singing like, ta-na-na-na. And then a beat drops, it's like, and who the fuck is Madeline? Like, who the fuck is Madeline? Or Madeline? Like, who is Madeline? And then she sings, who is Madeline? It's just like, very eccentric woman, but the art reflects that, and I think it's really beautiful. So, shout out to Lily Allen. Right, also, I don't know what Lily Allen did, y'all. If she has some history, because some people were going back and forth, like, oh, you remember that time she said this? I'm like, what did she say? You know what? I don't even want to look. You about to look it up.
What you said, Lily?
Well, I have not looked it up.
We're going to be waiting for you in the parking lot.
Just know I've given her props without giving a deep dive to her characteristics.
Sometimes that's the best way to do it. Ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss.
Had no idea.
Let me enjoy the art, okay? Yeah. And then get back to me.
Truly. Randomly, so I did some Googling on her. They've been only married for 4 years.
Just 4 years.
And this is how I knew it wasn't going to work out. They got married. They met on Raya in 2019 and got married in 2020.
Oh, the celebrity like dating app.
You married somebody in 2020. The world was so fucked up in September 2020. You said, you know what I should do? Get married.
Get married.
Yeah, this was doomed from the start. I'm sorry, Lily. Sorry, Lily.
And he's an Aries.
And David Harbour, stop hoeing. With them hookers.
With them hookers, child. I even went on one of the quote unquote hookers pages. And all her comments
Wait, they're public like that?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Go like this, baby.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. What is that?
Yo no sé. Maybe from your freaky protein juice.
I think from the Kind bar.
Come on, Kind bar.
Yes. It left a little something behind. My favorite kind of gentleman.
Anyways.
Yes.
But yeah, shout out to Lily Allen. I think she did a really amazing job. And when I get back in the car, I'm definitely going to just be listening to this album. Because during this luteal phase, I just love something I can grasp on, something I can feel.
And this is why I'm always waiting, but I'm currently awaiting Jasmine Sullivan's new album. Now, everybody, there's no Jasmine Sullivan album on the way.
I love listening to Jasmine when I'm feeling like this.
There's not nothing about. I'm like, all right, Hotels was like 4 years ago, sister.
Even, honestly, all of Jasmine's music, every time I listen to In Love with Another Man, I really think,
if I could,
I'm breaking somebody else's heart to break my heart some more with this other person.
When Lost One dropped.
Oh, Lost One.
And it was just a single and there was no album. So that was the only Jasmine song I had that was new. And I was like, sister.
I lost one.
You know when you lost one.
Like, I really did lose one listening to Jasmine. I'm like, clearly I lost somebody in my life that I really
cannot wait for a new Jasmine album. Yes.
Shout out to Jasmine.
All right. Well, speaking of music, let's produce the show in real time right now because we'll be very transparent. We have stuff to do after this. Are we doing Slay Sis and Bitch You Gotta Go?
Yeah, let's do it.
Or would you rather go through your Spotify Wrapped? Or we want to save that for next week? I feel like we only have the option to do one or the other.
Yeah, we don't have time to do it. Honestly, I would just
time to do what?
We don't have time to do. I feel like Slay Sis, I wanted to do it for the Luigi case.
Okay.
But I want to do like a real breakdown of what's happening in the case. So
all right, so let's wait. And the case is ongoing.
Yeah, it is. I just thought it was funny because the police didn't read him his Miranda rights and shit. But,
Okay. Well, yeah.
Exactly.
We'll put that
so
on
he might
burner.
get off the case because the cops just didn't do their job.
Free Luigi Mangoni.
Exactly.
Free Luigi. He was deemed to nothing to nobody.
Yes, we could do Spotify Wrap.
Got you. All right. I'm gonna need my phone for this. Okay. So,
I added orange juice to my beet juice, thinking it'll get it some sweetness, but it didn't. It just made it sour. So
I would.
Don't do that, guys.
You probably should put a little honey in it or some agave or something.
No. I was trying to be like, I'm a straight shooter. I'm changing my life.
You ain't no straight shooter. You know nothing about no pow pow. So,
in the words of Diddy.
Right, truly. So I don't even have Spotify, so I'm not really technically in the Wrapped. But of course,
it's alive.
Everybody does the same thing. But I appreciate Spotify's. First of all, y'all raggedy for not paying that black intern. We can forget every time y'all put out Spotify Wrapped, we're gonna be on y'all ass because that intern that created Spotify Wrapped like 10 years ago didn't get compensated, didn't get the credit, and y'all eating off her bag every day.
And
shout
now
out to you, sister.
Spotify allegedly is using. They're literally using AI to do the Spotify Wrap now, which makes sense because there's no creativity. There's no real juice in the Spotify Wrap. It's not enough colors and life and love and soul that's usually into it.
I feel like even the counting. I'm like, how is Drake, Bad Bunny, and Taylor Swift in all of these people's top? Now I get it, but come on.
They laid off 1,500, 2,000 employees. I'm sure it was a lot of the creative team. So yeah. Oh, and apparently the CEO is going to work at some military AI tech company, to work on drones. So yeah, that should tell you all why your AI Spotify Wrapped is not hitting this year.
Truly. So as someone that is a part of that ladies' beehive, I'm still on Tidal. Also, shout out to that ladies' beehive.
Yes.
I can only wear the sweater here because this is a sweater I had from when I was a little twink. And
shout out to B because she really introduced me to I've been getting to the money. Everybody mad. Yeah. Every time that song plays, I want to hear the yeah. But I'm like, that's not the song.
It's not Homecoming.
That's not Homecoming.
So I'll be reading mine off of Tidal. But before we go to our because do you just have your top songs and top artists or top albums? How does it rank it for y'all?
Yeah, I have top songs here.
Well, I'm very, very proud to share this. I made a list. They'd be like, you're in the top 1%. You're number blah, 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 blah. I am the 65th biggest fan of the Cheetah Girls. I said, yes, Tidal. Thank
Amigas,
you.
Chidas,
Official.
living the dream.
When y'all see me in Barcelona, don't ask no questions. And by next year this time, I'm going to be number 10. And then the year after that, I'm going to be number 1.
I'm going to be, ooh. Is that me?
That is you.
Oh, that is me.
Yeah.
Okay,
all right, so stop. I guess I would rather go through my top songs.
Yeah, go through it.
Because honestly, well, let's go through top artists first.
Okay, let's go.
Who's number 1? Beyonce. Beyonce was 1. Jasmine Sullivan was 2. SWV was 3. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm on Tidal, so mine's a little different.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like I feel like y'all's is too freaky. Like they give y'all like. I saw Devon put something on his story and it was like, on June 12th, you listened to, and it gave him like a whole recap of his day, which was cute, but I was like, I just want to see the facts and the figures. Like, I don't really want this whole like, you know, soliloquy. SWV number 3, Destiny's Child number 4, Mariah Carey number 5.
Okay.
Jay-Z number 6, Cheetah Girls number 7.
How much Cheetah Girls?
Biggie number 8, Kelly Rowland number 9, Brandy number 10. Now I will say I think some of these counts are off because I'm also like I think y'all have been counting more over the last couple of weeks because I always listen to Brandy and Kelly Rowland, but of course it's been a lot more recently because of the tour. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm really buying this from y'all, but
I don't think this is true.
I really don't think it's true. I really feel like something about the numbers seem a little off to me, but it's nice to play along and see.
They give me top albums, top songs, but I am not like they'd be like January. Okay, I didn't go through all of this. Oh shit. Okay, this is
saying y'all's is very in depth. Yeah,
my top artist is Kendrick Lamar.
Really?
Then Beyonce, then Jasmine, then.
That's because of that damn. They not like us.
Asher loves that whole entire album. He can sing every single song, word for word, bar for bar. If you play any song off that,
do you know his algebra? He do.
And he do.
Because he got straight A's.
And we had an honor roll brunch, y'all. Oh my God.
What y'all had at the brunch? Mimosa?
They had apple juice, they had lemonade. It was really cute. At first I invited Adria because we were talking on the phone. And I was like, oh girl, you want to come to this brunch? And she was like, I'm not really a brunch girl. Right. And I was like, and while we were talking, I'm like, wait, I'm tripping. I got to invite Umbrella. Sorry, girl.
Yeah.
I'm not even thinking straight. Like this is not a brunch,
right?
But you know, he got a black principal, and a black zine, and they're women, and they know brunch, and they like honor roll brunch. And apparently, this is like I think the first year or something that this has happened.
Okay,
and so they had like the buffet lined up, the pancakes, French toast, sausage, eggs,
they had grits,
bacon. No, that would have been nice.
No waffles.
They did have waffles.
They had chicken and waffles?
They had chicken.
Okay.
They had apple juice,
where was
lemonade.
The chicken from?
Honestly, I don't know.
Oh, okay. It tastes good?
Oh, yeah, it was delicious.
All right.
And so, yeah, we did the thing. So, yeah, he's doing the things. Come on, honor roll.
All right, well, let's do top songs. I feel like that'll have the most originality because I feel like the artist is cheap. Yeah, I'm like, the songs is really where I feel like what will be the most interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, I got you.
It gives you a top 10?
I have a top 10.
All right, let's go 10 to 1. What's your number 10?
Where to Start by Wale.
Okay.
That's my shit. You want to know why it's my shit? I'm going to play the first 10 seconds.
Okay. Come on, SWV.
With the things you do to me. Fine.
What song is that?
I'm so
you're
into
the one.
you.
Oh, no.
I'm
yes,
so
I'm into you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah? She's cute. I got that. You. Pass that along.
Mine's going to have nothing obscure. But, all right, my number 10 is Church Girl by Beyonce.
I love Church Girl.
I'm surprised that. Now, Church Girl wasn't really my song this year. And that's why I'm like, this part of me feels like this is a little bit from last year rollover because I'm like,
yeah, no, they fucking up.
It's not been a Church Girl year for me.
Yeah.
But
and it has not.
It really hasn't.
Yeah. All
right, what's your number 9?
My number 9 is...
Are we gonna play each song? No, don't be cheating because I'm not playing each song.
Oh no, I just want you guys to know. Right. But you know, this is The Greatest Bend Over by Full Blown and Young Brother.
Oh, okay.
Let me get that to you. Let me get that to me. Okay, go ahead. Take it easy. I will do the work.
No, I feel like I should play all my songs. I'm not going to. My number 9 is
go.
Together We Can by the Cheetah Girl. And again,
together we can shoot the moon, stop the rain, even fight a hurricane if we wanna. That's my shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Third one.
Number 8.
Oh, number 8.
Stop playing the tracks. Because now you making me seem like I'm ill prepared.
You're ill prepared. Coco C, that's my shit. That's my shit. And it also said that like my top 3 music genres was like pop rap, and Chutney Soca. And I was like,
okay,
the girls are just trying to have a good time.
Yeah. Turn up. Active. All right. My number 8 song is I Like by Guy. Oh. I like the things you do to. All right. Now I'm going to start playing my songs.
And you should.
Yeah. All right. Well,
my next song is Folded by Kehlani.
No,
I mean,
I wasn't done yet. I was still going. Shout out to Guy. 125th Street stands up. Shout out to Teddy Riley. Even though once I met Teddy Riley, he was a bit of an asshole to me. But we're not going to talk about that story today. Honestly, Teddy, it wasn't you. It was your security guard. But we won't go into that right now. Anyway, sorry. So what was your number 7?
I believe it was Folded. Oh, my numbers. Yeah. Come pick up your clothes. Like, literally, Kehlani is the only artist can have us singing winter songs in the middle of July.
Yeah.
Because what do you mean, like, it's frozen? Girl, we're hot.
We're hot.
But it was an amazing song and with amazing runs. And if you like a drama class like me, we love a good run. We love a
little bit of the dramatics.
Here for it.
On every song.
What's your 6th song? Or your 7th?
Oh, no, I'm still on number 7.
Okay, 7.
My number 7 song is, of course, now it's not going to play. This is not fun.
Sing the song, Malcolm.
All right, it's right? Okay. Yes.
Got away.
Shout out to Pharrell, who is doing the SWV for those that don't know. All right. Next one.
Y'all not gonna know this.
You don't know what we're gonna know.
Baco. He from Flatbush, so he might. I don't know. Maybe he heard it. This is Good Spirits by Full Blown. This is another beat that was just like, it's one of those beats that you just hear all over. And
now,
he's
do you
like,
actually play these songs a lot?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I listen to a lot of songs.
Okay. No, I know you do.
Because it just puts you in a good mood. Honestly, that's what it is. Like, or sometimes if I just want to get hype or get excited, I'll be around the house like, yeah.
Yes,
what I mean?
I'm aware.
Okay. What's yours?
Of course.
I'm aware.
And this is number 6.
Interesting.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Irreplaceable got a lot of spins for me this year because she did it at Cowboy Carter.
And you went to Cowboy Carter twice, didn't you? 3 times? How many times did you go to Cowboy Carter?
I went to Cowboy Carter 3 times.
3 times.
I went to our original New York
He has money, guys. He has lots of money.
I never told you this story.
No.
Oh my God. All right. Very briefly. So we went to Cowboy Carter the first time, meeting at Asha. These are tickets that we actually bought, paid for.
And you went to London.
No, that was Renaissance. That's 2 albums
money,
ago.
Y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yeah, y'all spend y'all money inappropriately and correctly because I'm not at the club popping bottles every weekend.
Not
My
anymore.
money, not anymore. I wasn't popping bottles then. Then me and Naneth went to...
Hey, Naneth.
What up, Naneth? We went to the Jersey show when it rained because the tickets were like $100. And we were like, we have to go for $100.
Yeah.
And then...
It's $100. We gotta go.
Snuck into a venue in D.C., but that's a story I'll tell on another day because that's a little too long of a story. But
Good
yes.
stuff.
So anyway, yes,
right.
but Irreplaceable had me in a chokehold because I never saw Irreplaceable live until Cowboy Carter. So I was really like, oh no.
It
this
hits
is
different
my
when
shit.
it's live.
Oh, Irreplaceable. Like, B-Day is my album.
Yeah,
and Irreplaceable was my... I never... Anyway, don't get me started. I'll never get the first time I heard Irreplaceable. It was on Tiffany Pollard, New York's page on MySpace.
Come on, MySpace.
And I
Come
came
on,
home,
Tiffany.
and I went on
HBIC.
Tiffany's page, and I was like, what is this Beyonce song that she is playing on her page? Loved it ever since. Shout out to Tiffany. Love that song. All right, what's your number 5?
My number 5 is Sexy Salon by Mola Leo. Ashton loves this song as well. It's Leo.
Who was this? By who?
It's Leo.
Oh. I actually... Yo. We was in your car one day. I think you might have still been in Tampa. And I got in the car and I was like, what the hell is this? And Ashton knew it word for word.
No.
Bar for bar.
It's another song by Mola Leo, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Was that number 5?
Yeah, because that song just came out.
Okay. My number 5, Coffee Brown, After Party. After the party. What? Let's take a little time and talk about it.
Hey.
Forever My Jam. Shout out to my cousin Jackie. That is a Smith family classic.
She wrote that song?
Basically, if you ask Jackie, she wrote it. Like, that is a song where it'd be like, play it again. Turn it up louder. Put it on Max.
You know what's funny about being like a little older now and just being in the industry, quote unquote, is that anytime somebody introduces me to something, I'm like, oh, so you know this person.
Yeah, you know.
I'm like, oh, were you on that beat?
Like,
oh, are you a part of the track?
See, you got to get out of that.
I'm like, is this the project you're working on? Like,
yeah.
And it's just no, I'm just a bystander.
Right.
Listen to the fucking song.
Listen and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh, are you guys working on this now? Like, it's just, no, Kenya. No, that's not a thing.
It's like when old people be like, Ma, look at this video on Facebook. That's your friend?
That's your friend.
No.
Yes.
Just watch the video.
Oh my God. That is so real. That's exactly how I feel. Yes. I'll be giving that's your friend energy to people.
But you're an old lady. All right. What's your number 4?
All right. Number 4 is Rocksteady with Flo Milli and Megan Thee Stallion.
You're not an old hoe. You a liar. All these young girls. This is like Carisha's playlist.
Only bitch I'm in a competition with is me. Hoes taking shots, so I came out with a drink. 16 letter of the alphabet, that's me.
What was this? Actually, kind of like this. Right. But also, it samples a song from my era. So I'm like, it's Freak a League.
Okay, but
not Freak a League. What is this?
If you notice anything, a lot of the songs that I do,
no, the sample. It's not Freak a League.
No, Goodies.
Goodies, yes.
Freaky Pablo. Might as well be. PD Pablo and was on it too. But yeah, it's Ciara Goodies. But if you notice, between Where to Start, Wale, Rocksteady, like those songs are just sampling songs that I really do love.
Yeah.
And so I'm here for a remix. I love a good remix. I love a good sample. I know everybody's like, stop sampling, stop sampling.
Yeah, leave my classics alone.
But when it's a good sample, I can appreciate it.
If it's a good sample.
I can appreciate it. And even with Sexy Salon, I mean, she's telling people all the non-blacks to the back.
Yeah.
I do not like that song.
Come on, Joanne.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, anyway.
All right. My number four, of course, for 4 has to be Beyonce. I didn't realize I listened to this much Beyonce. Like, I know I did, but like, here's the other thing.
Somebody said Doechii performs like a drag queen, and I was like, I could see that.
I could see that, actually.
She's like,
yeah.
And I'm like, wow, Doechii, give it to her.
Do it.
Yeah.
But also, I will say this is a little misleading because I also listen to her music in a lot of places. I like music on YouTube. I like random, just like, video channels.
That would have been a gospel.
What?
Album, top 5, somewhere
on
in
YouTube?
There. Yes.
Yes, I'm saying, yeah. I'm like,
gospel.
Right,
on,
so I'm like, it
YouTube.
really is kind of like, all over the place. But all right, what's your number 3?
All right, and the rest of them, honestly, y'all, it's Kendrick Lamar. Hold on.
Okay.
So this is Luther, SZA, SZA, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Which again, a sample.
Oh yeah.
And your girl loves a good sample.
All right. That was number 3?
I believe so, yes.
My number 3 is the Queen. Forever My Jam. This is my New Year's Eve.
I just realized what you were doing.
What?
You were doing 10 going down to number 1.
Yes.
I was doing...
You went from 1 to 10? All right, y'all. And that was this week's Sales and Murder. Because what the fuck are you doing? I'm just going to play my number 1 song and then call it a day. Wait, because that was my number 3. I don't remember what number 2 was. But crazy enough, to bring it all full circle for the episode, this is my number 1 song this year, which is so nuts. All Night Long. And it really is.
I mean, it's a good song.
It's a great song.
It's an amazing song.
But it's really this part right here. Listen to how Faith goes in at the end. All right. No. All right. Killing it, Faith. I really want this song without Diddy's versions in another loop of this little, what is this, the bridge? I don't know, musicians. What is this part right here? I like that part.
The bridge,
yeah,
the hook.
Yeah. But it's at the end, so I don't think it's the bridge. Sure. So anyway, that was my top 10.
I heard somewhere, this is alleged, that Faith Evans tried to get
my song. I love that.
She pulled a gun out on Diddy. Faith Evans
apparently
pulled a gun out on Diddy. Is that true?
I don't know.
Look at me. Is that true? Do you know?
Right. Let's call Faith. I don't know if that is true,
Yeah.
but a little bit of hip hop lore. So we know this whole Albie Shore, Diddy tried to kill him thing, yada yada yada. In Faith Evans' Soul Train Award, when she won the Lady of Soul Award in like 2017 maybe. It's like a whole medley she does, of course, of all her songs. And she does You Gets No Love From Me, which is a song that Diddy is on. Mm-hmm. But when she did it at the Soul Train Award, she cut out Diddy's part. Mm-hmm. And at the end of it, she's like, you get no love from me, bitch. I love you, Al B. Shore. And then goes into the next part of the song. Now, of course, when I saw this in 2017, it meant nothing. Yeah. Watching it in 2025 with fresher eyes, I'm like, oh, shit. I really think you have known for a long time and you really have kind of removed yourself from the situation.
She has.
Because even at that point, I don't even think the Al B. Shore story was that really popular about like all that had been done or all that was trying to be done. So, yeah, anyway, shout out to Faith Evans. I love Faith.
You know what? Before we go, I also realized that we got to start drawing attention to the women in the industry as well. Because it seems like a lot of women attached to Diddy to certain degrees, like abused or not. There was a lot of, men and women. It just seems like everybody was just complicit. Everybody was complicit. And it was really just for money that nobody had at the end of the day.
Yeah. And money that they didn't know that they were not getting.
And money they didn't know they were not getting.
You know, I think everybody's a little saltier now because there's no money in their bank accounts.
Yeah.
But, yeah. All right. Well, is that this week's show?
That's this week's show.
I guess it's time to go.
I guess it's time. Here's the song, guys. I hope you have a great weekend.
What song is this? Oh, this is your walkout music?
Yeah.
Like, what is this?
No, let me stop. Because you're not ready for all of that. Because it's really going to go dun, 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 dun.
Hey.
Have an amazing weekend, guys.
Yes, thank you for listening. Check on the bestie. If you appreciated what you heard, please like, comment, subscribe, tap into all of the things. If you did not, remember that you recorded this show live at WSMD FM. Thank you, Rick, for all that you do.
Thank you, Rick. We appreciate you coming in early every Saturday.
Especially very early this Saturday. We appreciate you all days of the week, my brother. All right, I'm going to get those Entenmann's donuts. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye, guys. Check on a strong friend.